The next person I'd like to introduce is a woman who has been an activist in housing for more than 50 years, who was there at the very, very beginning in Providence, Rhode Island, and has fought non-stop. Every day she does something to advance the cause of both black folks, for poor people, and to end housing discrimination. She is an activist, she is a writer, she is a revolutionary, and I consider my political bent in her direction is I am a sadist more than I'm anything else. I'd like to introduce Asada Tigray to speak a few words on the 50th anniversary of the Fair Housing Act.
You won't be a sadist. I'm living that. It's the cult of the everlasting Asada. So you get your organizational affiliation code. You want a chair?
No.
Y'all good?
Greetings, everyone.
Absolutely.
Greetings to the men and women here, and greetings
Somebody here has
to my comrades
clip with
and hopefully we will end up changing the basis of this country, capitalism, that is the cause for every one of our problems in this country. You know what? I gotta make one correction. Mike, I would have been 5 years old 50 years ago.
Okay, fair enough.
That ain't true. Yeah,
But
your math is bad.
But we are looking at not only talking about a dream, but a reality. Since 1619, when black people were first brought to the shores of this country, we have been living a nightmare. A nightmare. And when we think about the Civil Rights Movement and the Civil Rights Act of 1964, we think that big change came to this country. Well, it hasn't. We have been constant victims of institutional racism and any other kind of racism in this country. It is time for us activists to really be committed to change. Not reform, but change. Now we got all these people running around talking about they're running for this, they're running for that. But the reality is that white building, there's just corruption and distortion, and those people, when they get elected, they forget about us. They forget about us. So we're at a point where now there's some people that got awoke. There have been thousands of us who have been out here for so many years, and the change hasn't come. And it's also because those people that have been out there have not really been committed to understand the history of this country and the history of our struggle. So if you're out here now, don't be out here just because we got a maniac as president, but be out here because the system is corrupt. He's just one part of it, but the system is corrupt. And it doesn't matter, we could get rent control, we could get anti-gayism, we could get anti-racism, we could get all of those things, we could get some gains within all of those areas, but if we really don't get to the foundation of the problem, not only our children, but our grandchildren, their grandchildren will be on this ground talking about the same thing we have talked about today. So I'm asking you all to be committed, really committed to change in this country. And it's not about, as I said, voting for individuals, but it's about staying in their ass to do what's right. And if they don't want to do what's right, they can go. But I don't put my faith in the electoral process or in individuals. I put my faith in the people, and we are the people. El pueblo unidos será vencido. And we need to say that every day. Every day. So after this, your struggle gets harder. My struggle gets harder. Now, I have been recovering from leg surgery. And when I watch television and watch the news and watch what people are saying, I know we are on the right track. I know we are on the right track. So we can't let anybody turn us around. We have to keep moving forward. And at times it may not look good, but we're in line for victory. And the other thing I'd like to just mention is a few people that have come before us, including Dr. King. May 19th is Malcolm X's birthday. But there are people that have recently passed away that have contributed to this struggle. And one of those people is Juan Lopez, Ruth Durrett.
I did it before.
Give me some names.
JT.
Taylor. Lydia Rivera. Maddie Smith, from a founder of DEAR. All of those people have been there for us and have held up that banner that we shall overcome. We shall overcome. So like James Vincent, I'm in this for the long run. Because there's nowhere else for me to go. Nowhere else. And there's really nowhere else for you to go. Because if we don't stop it, there won't be no earth for us to be on. We have to be united. And those people here, we have to be the leaders of this so-called movement. And not the people that just woke up. But we have to be the leaders. So, I'll end with this. That each one guide one, and each one be one. That's true, let's hear it. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. Woo!
It's hard to follow. So, and now you probably understand why I'm an Assadist, right?